Welcome to my How Does It Work series. Today's oxygen not included topic, building requirements and effects. One of the things that's very confusing when you first start playing the game is figuring out what materials buildings consume and produce. So let me show you a couple different ways to figure that out. So there's basically 4 different ways to get information about a machine. Now the easiest one, and the one that you can do whether you have researched the machine, have it built, or anything, you can always do this, is the database. And that's accessed via this button right here. Now you can also, if you have clicked on something, like say this liquid pump, it's right here and that'll take it directly to that entry. So search field right here, type in, click on the result. It'll give you a brief description, and then it will give you the effects and requirements. So you can think of the requirements as the inputs and the effects as the outputs. So in this case it's the polymer press, and it's going to take petroleum, power, an intake pipe, and a gas output pipe. And then it will give you plastic, steam, carbon dioxide, heat. And then here's the base overheat temperature. This can be affected by materials, and I'll show you that here in a minute. Now, if you've already researched it, you can go down here, and whenever you click on the thing itself, it will come up and it will give you all that same information, the requirements and the effects, as well as the base overheat temperature. However, down here is the material specific overheat temperature. Now this is additive. So this is steel. It adds 200 degrees, so the overheat temperature is going to be 200 plus 75 for a total of 275 degrees. When you have it built, you can click on it, and you can also hover over it. So when you click on it, this pops up over here on the right. Whenever you hover over it, you see it right below your mouse. Now they give the exact same stats of what it does, inputs and outputs. And then under the mouse, you can see the actual temperature of the object, so 57.1 degrees in this case. Over here, to get that temperature, you'll have to go under properties. And you can see the temperature right here. It's 57.2 at the moment. You can see what's over here. You can also see what it's built out of, the specs of the material, and whenever you go back to status, the overheat temperature here is the actual temperature at which you will start to receive overheat damage. So whenever this 57.1 degrees gets to 275, that's whenever you'll start taking damage. Pause here for a second. The contents down here are what's actually in the machine at the moment. Not that most useful for the polymer press. It could be for the polymer press if you want to dismantle it and see like what little bit of plastic you're going to get out of the thing. But it's most useful for something like the grill that holds onto a small piece of material until you get more to do a complete recipe. That's how this works as well. You can see the plastic going up in grams and then kilograms until it finally reaches its full recipe and spits it out. So those are the different ways to do it. I would use the database. If you don't have it researched at all, it's probably a little faster to go down here through your buildable tab if you can build the machine itself. And of course, if you want to determine things like the actual temperature of the device or stats and you already have the thing made, you can click on it or mouse over it and see those. So if you like this video, please hit the like button and get subscribed. Leave a comment down below with other topics you'd like to see covered. And if you see me on Reddit, say hello.